Imagine a land where mountain peaks pierce the sky like cathedral spires, where lakes mirror the heavens in still perfection, and where cities pulse with the music of centuries past. This is Austria, a country where every valley hums with history, every street carries a melody, and every landscape feels painted by time itself.
From the snow-capped summits of the Tyrol to the graceful curve of the Danube, from imperial palaces to alpine meadows, Austria stands as a masterpiece, crafted by nature, shaped by culture, and refined by generations who have lived in harmony with both. Join me as we journey through this heart of Europe, exploring its landscapes, tasting its traditions, and discovering what makes Austria more than just a destination, but a feeling, a rhythm, a timeless song. Austria lies at the crossroads of Central Europe, bordered by Germany, Switzerland, Italy, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, and Slovenia. Its location has made it a meeting place of cultures, languages, and ideas for centuries, a bridge between the Latin and the Germanic, between the Mediterranean and the Alpine worlds. With just under 9 million people, it's not a large country, but within its borders unfolds an astonishing variety. Glittering cities and silent valleys, Baroque splendor and rustic simplicity, echoes of empire and whispers of the wild. The story of Austria begins with the land itself, a country sculpted by the forces of the Alps. The Alps dominate the West, rising like an ocean frozen in motion. They are the heart and soul of Austria, shaping not just its geography, but its character. Generations of Austrians have grown up in their shadow, learning resilience, patience, and pride in the face of nature's grandeur. The Alps have given Austria its music, its legends, and its spirit, a spirit as enduring as the peaks themselves. But to understand Austria is to begin in Vienna, a city where history still waltzes through the streets. Once the glittering capital of the Habsburg Empire, Vienna carries itself with quiet grandeur. Along the Ringstrasse, monumental buildings like the Opera House, Parliament, and the Hofburg Palace recall an age when Vienna was the center of a world power. Step inside the Schönbrunn Palace, and you can almost hear the rustle of silk gowns and the strains of Mozart drifting through the ballroom. Yet Vienna is no relic. It is alive, elegant, creative, and ever-revolving. Its coffee houses, once the gathering places of writers and thinkers, still hum with conversation and the clink of porcelain cups. Locals linger over melange coffee and slices of Sachertorte, the city's most famous chocolate cake, as the world drifts by outside. The aroma of roasted coffee, the warmth of candlelight, and the soft notes of a piano. These are the simple luxuries that define Viennese life. Art and music have long found a home here. Mozart, Beethoven, Haydn, Schubert, Strauss. Their melodies still echo in concert halls and street performances. Attend a performance at the Vienna State Opera or the Musikverein, and you're not just listening to music. You're part of a tradition that has shaped world culture. Vienna is also a city of contrasts. Sleek, modern architecture rises beside Baroque churches, and vibrant street art adds color to cobblestone alleys. It is a city where the past and the present hold hands, dancing gracefully into the future. Beyond Vienna, Austria reveals its many faces. To the west lies Salzburg, the birthplace of Mozart, and a city that feels like a song come to life. Nestled between mountains and the Salzach River, its skyline is crowned by Hohensalzburg Fortress, standing watch over a sea of spires and domes. The sound of church bells mingles with the rush of the river, and in every corner you sense music in the air. From the narrow Getreide Gasse, lined with wrought iron signs, to the Mirabell Gardens bursting with flowers, Salzburg's charm is irresistible. Each summer, the Salzburg Festival transforms the city into a stage where opera, drama, and classical concerts celebrate Austria's deep artistic roots. But Austria's beauty extends far beyond its cities. The Salzkammergut region east of Salzburg is a realm of lakes and mountains that feels timeless. Villages like Hallstatt cling to cliffs above emerald waters, their reflections shimmering like dreams. Hallstatt's history runs deep. Salt mining here dates back thousands of years, giving the region its name, the Salt Chamber. Today, it is one of the most photographed places in Europe, and when mist curls over the lake at dawn, you understand why. Venture further west, and the Tyrol awaits, a region defined by its alpine spirit. Towering peaks, flower-filled meadows, and wooden chalets with carved balconies create a postcard-perfect landscape. Innsbruck, the Tyrolean capital, lies cradled between mountains, a city where winter sports meet imperial heritage. The Golden Roof, built for Emperor Maximilian I, glints above the old town, while just beyond the city, world-class ski resorts beckon. Here, tradition runs deep. Folk music, handcrafts, and hearty cuisine connect the people to their roots. After a day in the mountains, there's nothing like a plate of Käsespätzle, Austria's version of macaroni and cheese, or a steaming bowl of goulash shared in a cozy alpine hut. To the south, Carinthia unfolds with its rolling hills and glacial lakes. Lake Wörthersee shines like a sapphire, surrounded by villas and forested slopes. In summer, its waters are warm and inviting, perfect for swimming or sailing. Carinthia's slower rhythm invites you to linger, to picnic by the lake, to walk through sunlit fields, to listen to the hum of cicadas in the evening air.
Then there is Styria, Austria's green heart. Known for its vineyards, forests, and pumpkin fields, it feels worlds away from imperial Vienna. The city of Graz, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, captures this blend of old and new. Renaissance courtyards, red-tiled roofs, and modern art installations coexist in harmony. Styria is a place for the senses, for tasting, smelling, and savoring. Sample the region's famed pumpkin seed oil, its robust wines, and its fresh market produce. Meals here are celebrations of the land, and hospitality is as natural as the rolling hills. In the east, the Danube flows like a silver ribbon, winding through vineyards and villages. The Warschau Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of Europe's most enchanting river landscapes. Terraced vines climb the hillsides, producing the region's celebrated Grüne Veltliner and Riesling wines. Medieval castles perch above the river, and Baroque monasteries like Melk Abbey gleam in the sunlight. Traveling through the Warschau feels like stepping into a painting, one filled with golden light, rippling water, and the scent of blooming apricot trees. Austria's landscapes are not only beautiful, they are alive with tradition. In alpine villages, festivals mark the rhythm of the seasons. In spring, cows are adorned with flowers and bells before being led to mountain pastures. In autumn, they return in colorful parades, a joyful celebration of nature's cycle. Folk costumes, music, and dance connect modern Austrians to their ancestors, and even in cities, these customs endure with pride. Cuisine here is a reflection of Austria's history, a blend of influences from the former Habsburg lands. You'll taste Hungarian paprika in a bowl of goulash, Italian flair in delicate pastries, and Czech heartiness in dumplings and roasts. But nothing captures Austria's soul like a slice of apple strudel, flaky, fragrant, filled with cinnamon and warmth. Or a schnitzel, golden and crisp, served with a wedge of lemon and potato salad. Meals are more than food. They are a form of art, a moment of connection, a way of life. Nature plays a central role in Austria's identity. Over 60% of the country is covered in forests, and its national parks protect pristine ecosystems of rare beauty.
In Hohe-Tauern National Park, glaciers glitter under the sun, and marmots whistle across alpine meadows. The Großglockner, Austria's highest peak, rises like a sentinel, its presence commanding awe. Cycling, hiking, skiing, Austrians are born outdoors, and visitors are welcome to share in this deep communion with nature. In winter, the country transforms into a wonderland. Resorts like Kitzbühel, St. Anton, and Zell am See draw travelers from the world around, offering world-class slopes and cozy chalets where fires crackle and mulled wine warms cold hands. Austria's commitment to sustainability runs deep. Clean energy, efficient public transport, and careful conservation make it one of Europe's greenest nations. The Austrian Alpines are not just playgrounds, they are protected treasures, managed with respect and foresight. In cities, cycling and public transit are second nature. Even the smallest villages boast recycling programs and eco-friendly initiatives. This love for the land is not new, it is woven into Austrian culture, a quiet understanding that nature and humanity must live in balance. Yet what truly defines Austria is its spirit, a blend of elegance and authenticity. It's the echo of a violin in a Vienna courtyard, the crunch of snow underfoot in a Tyrolean forest, the laughter shared over wine in a Styrian tavern. It's the way time seems to slow here, allowing you to savor life's simple pleasures. Austrians value quality in craftsmanship, in food, in conversation. Whether you're admiring the delicate brushwork of Gustav Klimt's The Kiss at the Belvedere, or watching the sun dip behind the Alps, there is a quiet reverence for beauty, both grand and humble. Each region of Austria offers a different story, but they are bound by a common thread, a love of life, art, and nature. The country's motto, the spirit of Austria, is not just a phrase, it's a promise that wherever you go, you'll find warmth, culture, and serenity. When should you visit? Each season paints Austria anew. Spring brings blossoms to the valleys and music festivals to the cities. Summer offers mountain hikes, lake swims, and outdoor concerts under starry skies. Autumn glows in gold, harvest season in the vineyards and forests alive with color. Winter wraps the land in silence and snow, inviting skiers and dreamers alike to its alpine retreats. Traveling in Austria is easy, and every journey feels effortless. Trains glide smoothly between cities, mountain passes lead to hidden hamlets, and every corner seems to hold a view worth stopping for. Whether you choose to explore by rail, by car, or on foot, you'll find that Austria rewards curiosity. The slower you go, the more it reveals. So what makes Austria unforgettable? It's the harmony between man and mountain, between art and nature, between the grandeur of empire and the simplicity of alpine life. It's a place where history breathes softly through the halls of palaces, where rivers sing through valleys, and where every melody played seems to tell the story of a nation that has turned beauty into a way of being. Austria is not just seen, it is felt. It's the hush of snowfall in the Tyrol, the golden glow of Vienna at dusk, the sweet scent of linden trees in summer. It's the kindness of a stranger offering directions, the taste of warm strudel after a long hike, the sound of church bells echoing across a lake. It's life, perfectly composed. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Austria, a country where every landscape feels like a symphony and every moment lingers like the final note of a waltz. If Austria has captured your imagination, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me, where in this alpine wonderland would you most like to wander?